Hey, today we are going to dive into why you want to learn with an expert like me and how it is crucial to your swimming journey. Now, this isn't about tooting my own horn. This is about giving you some guidance of what to look for really in an expert for teaching an adult how to swim. We aren't all made the same, let me tell you. Probably we all have really great intentions. I know I did when I was a 15-year-old swim team working at the pool in the summer. Nice kid, great intentions. Didn't really know what I was doing. Let's be honest here. And sorry to those adults that I had to experiment and learn on. You guys were amazing. Thank you for providing your love. And now I have a lot more answers. This video today is for you if you are thinking about coming and learning with us. If you can't learn with us, right? It's just not possible for you to travel to one of our retreats or come to the Seattle area and you are looking to learn in your local place and there isn't a teacher who's trained in our method yet. Or you are a teacher out there, but you would like to become an expert in working with adults. Today, I'm going to give you some framework on how to really think about finding and what to look for in an expert adult swimming instructor, particularly for beginners. All right, here's the first thing that I would look for. I would look for somebody who's willing to get in and ask questions with you. Now, I did just call myself an expert, and other people will call themselves experts. The thing is, I am an expert because I have lots of experience and I've worked with lots of people, but I'm not an expert because I can tell you exactly what to do at exactly this time or that time. Now, I can get pretty close, but the truth is, that wouldn't be me doing a very good job for you. My job is really to help you become an expert in you, how to tune in and listen to how it works for your body, to be able to figure out what feels right, what doesn't feel right, how to unfold something and open up something. So instead of looking for an expert that's going to come in from the top down and tell you how to do all of the things, you want to have more of a partnership that they're going to help you with questions and reflections and inquiry where you're coming in together. You are the expert of you, and you are the one who's going to go and swim in new places or on your own or even at the pool that you're learning at. You're not going to have somebody else kind of taking over your body and doing the thing for you. I mean, I'll use the metaphor, we're in the water, somebody who's going to help you learn to fish, not just catch the fish for you, right? I mean, it doesn't do you any good to just be trying to keep in your head all the rules about swimming and how it works, because it's a kinesthetic learning. It takes experimentation and self-discovery. The expertness of the mechanics is really kind of a overarching framework. And so somebody can have, like me, who can have the overarching framework, but what really makes an expert teacher is how, again, to engage you with the questions, with the thoughts, with opening up your own ideas for trying things out. So you want to find a partner really in that regard, somebody who's going to work with you and not be over the top of you. You also do want to find an expert, somebody who can anticipate things that could go wrong so they know when to come in a little bit closer to you to give you potential assistance and when to back off and give you space. You think about when you are teaching your children how to be out in the world. There are times when you hold their hands and make them hold your hand for crossing the street. And then there are times when you don't hold their hands and you're looking out for all the potential dangers that they're not quite ready to look look out for because they're just trying to figure out how to get their chubby little legs down the step into the street or whatever it is. As an expert walk-arounder, when you're walking with a small child, you're having that big view that they're just not ready to take. So having an expert teacher who can be on the lookout for things you're not ready to be on the lookout for yet on your own. But they're not coming in saying, don't, and not giving you the freedom to experiment and lean into things. Because in order for you to really figure it out, in order for a child to really figure out how the world works, they have to go out into the world and do some of these things. One of the things that I will see for my students is they will come up above the water and they will do something wonderful and they'll laugh and they'll let all their air out. And it's wonderful and delightful, and I'll laugh with them and I'll go down with them because maybe they've never been underwater without any air in their chest and they don't know about their buoyancy yet when they have that little air in their chest. So I go down with them. I don't go in right away just scooping them up. I go down and I show them my calm and give them a chance to figure it out. And I'm watchful and I'm waiting and I give them space to start to, oh, wait, this isn't working the way it used to work. Sometimes they have it right there to problem solve it and they come up with a new step and we can talk about that. And sometimes they need a little help. And so I'm there to give them a little bit of extra help. But I know that space to wait, to not just rush in, to not scare them with my own knowing that something has changed for them and they didn't know it was going to change. You also want to find an expert who is willing to go down and consider all of your questions. Now, they might not have all of the answers. This is going back to this partnership, but they're not going to dismiss your questions. Now, sometimes when I'm working with a student, the student's questions get really big and abstract. What happens if I'm in the middle of the ocean and I have to wait 16 hours for a boat to pick me up? Okay, we could talk about this, but let's also talk about reality. How you getting out there? Is this really going to happen? So sometimes I don't quite answer all the questions, but I reel people in and have them notice, like, why are we going there? We are now missing the learning that's happening here and now. Sometimes it's useful to go to those future possible places. Most of the time, it's more useful to notice how we're allowing our brain to drift out there. And what do I do to bring it back to this present moment in time when I'm in a swimming pool and I don't have to wait for a ship to come get me? The learning is here now. So our good and expert teachers can give a nod to those things and give us enough information in that direction that your brain is wondering about, but then also help you come back to, oh yeah, my focus right here and right now. This is my work. And I can grow into perhaps a person who would, I don't know, jump off a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, so I'd have to wait 16 hours. I don't know. I don't know what scenario that somebody would purposely end up in that. It's a very, very rare kind of event. Maybe I could grow into that person, or maybe I don't need to grow into that person. But you want an expert teacher that can have the flexibility to go with you to these kind of crazy places, but bring you back here now. Because when you're in the water and you're learning to swim and you're a beginner swimmer, it's very likely that your brain will go to different places. Maybe not to that extreme of a scenario, but it might just go to the place of you're out of air when you've had your face in the water for 1 second. So having somebody who is able to bring us back to what's happening in our body right now and out of unhelpful future thinking, this is a real key to finding a great match of a swim teacher or being a great match of a swim teacher. If you're somebody who's teaching adults. You know, I said in the beginning, this isn't just about a shameless plug of me being an expert, But I really am, and I have spent so many years breaking down the skills into the small enough steps for adults to be able to learn and the mental components. What we have found is the online learning, no matter where you're learning or who you're learning with, is really going to enhance that experience. That's why we have it out there, because we know some of you might be in with the little 15-year-old version of me from way back when. And you need an expert teacher on your side as well. So pop down, get your free stuff, join in the membership. Did you know that when you are in the membership, one of the things I will do when you ask questions, I'll answer them and send you a personal video back. Can't wait to see you in there. Bye.